Tit for tat.
A poor shoemaker and his young daughter Sarala lived in a small cottage near a river. The shoemaker worked very hard and made very fine leather shoes and sandals which he sold at a nearby market. Sarala helped in the shoe shop by polishing the shoes until they shone. One day, the shoemaker loaded his cart with goods and hitched his only horse.
Wish me luck, Sarala. I'm going to the market and hope to return before dark with my pocket filled with money.
Good luck, Papa. Do come back soon. I'll have the rest of the shoes polished by the time you come back.
In the market.
Hey, wait, my good friend. Picks up a pair of sandals and admires them. I see you do fine work. Very fine indeed. Looks at the shoemaker with a slight grin. How much for everything?
2,000 rupees for everything.
It is a deal. Here's the money.
The merchant climbs on the cart, seats next to the shoemaker.
Now step down and go your way.
What's this?
Let's not argue. You did agree to sell me everything, didn't you?
Well, yes, but...
I take you at your word. Everything includes your cart and your horse. After all, a deal is a deal. If you don't agree with me, we'll go before the judge. There's one just down the street.
In the court.
Did you agree to sell everything?
Well, yes, but...
Then a deal's a deal, and you must do as you agreed.
The shoemaker walks back home with a wicked merchant's laugh ringing in his ears. When he got home, he explained to Sarala everything that happened.
What a greedy old man! But don't worry, Papa. I have an idea.
Early next day, Sarala selects 6 of the finest pairs of shoes the shoemaker had ever made.
Let me try my luck at selling these.
In the market.
Young lady, you look tired. Perhaps I can help you.
That would be very nice indeed.
She holds out a pair of shoes.
How much for everything?
He smiles, thinking he can make another good deal for himself.
How much will you give me?
Taking a 500 rupee note in his hand.
This is all I have. This is all I can offer.
Everything in your hand?
Yes, certainly.
Then it is a deal.
Holds out a hand for money. The merchant grins slyly and gives the 500 rupee note.
Oh, thank you. And I see that you have 3 lovely rings. I will have them as well. Thank you. They are very colorful.
What? You must be crazy.
But then you agreed to give me everything in your hand, didn't you? And remember, a deal's a deal. Just the way you had a deal with my father.
Oh no.
Reluctantly, he removes the rings and gives them to Sarala.
Tit for tat, we say it is, sir.
Tit for tat. A poor shoemaker and his young daughter Sarala lived in a small cottage near a river. The shoemaker sold his shoes and sandals at a nearby market. Sarala helped in the shoe shop by polishing the shoes. One day a merchant wanted to buy shoes. He wanted to buy everything. The shoemaker said it would cost 2,000 rupees for everything. The merchant paid the shoemaker and sat on the horse cart. He said a deal was a deal and that the shoemaker agreed to sell everything. He went away driving the horse cart. The shoemaker told his daughter what had happened. She had an idea. She took 6 pairs of shoes and went to the market. Sarala was standing in the market and trying to sell the shoes when the merchant arrived. He said he would pay 500 rupees. Sarala asked him if he would give everything in his hand, and he replied that he would. Sarala took the 500 rupee note from the merchant. Then she demanded the 3 rings he was wearing, as he had promised to give everything in hand. She said a deal was a deal. The greedy merchant had no other way. He gave the rings to Sarala.